Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Utomi, Abba, others lead massive actions against Buhari's government. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. With the things that have been going on in this country, it is time that some persons take a stand and lead the people in the right direction as to what has been happening in this country. Nobody is being held accountable for the destruction of lives and property. Nigerians being treated anyhow. And some people call themselves the owner of Nigeria here and there. We are hearing different matter here and there. But guess what? The president of the country will not say a word. By the way, if this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate you. Well, you might ask, by now I know that most of us know who Utomi is. Utomi is one of the leader of one of the small parties, but he's not standing alone. He's coming alongside with others to say, you know what, Buhari's government, enough is enough. Because of this movement between parties, nobody really speaking to say, Nigeria, where are we heading to? Nobody's really taking Buhari's, inability to rule the nation seriously. But some people are finally standing up to say, you know what, let's call a spade a spade. We are going to have a mass protest and we're going to make Nigerians heard, make their voice to be heard. And so these guys are organizing actions against Buhari's government. I think this is a good step in the right direction. The only person who has tried to do this was Omoyele Sowore, and the government of Nigeria wanted to do some funny things with him until the Americans, responded. Anyway, guys, let's get onto the news and get all the details. Utome, Naba, others lead massive actions against Buhari's government. National Conservative Front, a newly formed group, has told Nigerians to be prepared for a nationwide mass action against President Muhammadu Buhari's government. The massive action, according to the group, is against corruption, hunger, abuse of public trust, and insecurity. This was contained in a statement jointly signed by Sunday by a former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gali Uman Nahaba, and a former presidential candidate, Professor Pat Otome. The National Conservative Front pointed out that the time has come for Nigerians to neutralize neutralize, and chase out the political cartels bent on milking the country dry in the Commonwealth and make sure that Nigeria becomes nothing. The group accused President Muhammadu Buhari of being caged and his office, which according to them was being used to run in unelected proxy and power trade people. We are very much aware that President Muhammadu Buhari is not the one in government and in the affairs of the nation, like his wife clearly made an alarm some time ago. The statement says, in the view of the various unimaginable misbehavior and happenings, killings and destruction of life and property, dance of corruption, order of the day in the Buhari's administration, Nigerian political leaders and government, which has been exposed from the highest of the hierarchy to insecurity, hunger, and where the country is today, is time for Nigerians to take a stand. The group said it has become imperative for citizens who are victims of the increasing corruption, insecurity ravaging the country to halt the freshness and behave in an orderly manner to make sure that this bad leadership led by Buhari's administration is out of the way. Consequently, all of us are citizens of the same country and are facing the same actions of their inability and incompetence in office. And as much our choice and our voices should be heard. We are a people who are to be governed by rules, law, and order, not by a few hungry politicians who stay there and make the country their milking zone and their cash cow. It has become imperative that we all work together and make sure that this monarch in our society is stopped. For this purpose, the NCF front said it will be flagging off its zonal political structure in the six geopolitical zone of the country, and also set out a strategy operational committees in order to strengthen build the national constitution and mobilization of Nigerians towards resisting inappropriacy in our government. Well, I wish we have more people who are speaking up for Nigerians like this. I wish we have more people who believe in such a cause where the government of Nigeria is held accountable to inadequacies that has been done in our country, in our nation. To mention but a few, a lot of things are going on. Some children in this country, yes, in this same Nigeria, are going home, going to bed hungry. Why some people, as we are speaking, have a pile of not just naira or dollars in their houses. Apart from the ones who have collected bribe, there are a lot of people who have stack up of dollars in their houses. But guess what? The day a man dies, all the money in the world cannot save him. All the money put together cannot save such a man. So what are we stocking up all these things for? That we cannot help our fellow Nigerian, we cannot help our fellow children are dying every day. Look at the health sector, look at what is going on. Yet PDP, APC is either they are moving from one party to the other, or they are not speaking up for Nigerians, they are not saying the truth. They rather stay in their own cocoon and not allow Nigerians' voices to be heard. This is more than enough, and enough is enough. I wish more Nigerians can come up, come on the ride and say, what, let's call a spade, and let's really give these people and let them know that we are no fools. We know what is at stake. If we can really get on this and Nigerians can really come on board and truly, really, we can really get this to become, a reality, you will see there will be shake up in the government. Some persons will be afraid, and when they know that they are accountable and Nigerians are going to ask, Nigerians, there are people who are there to make sure that, accountability, transparency is the order of the day. You will see that most people will sit up. It's not going to end corruption, but it's going to go a long way. That's what I can tell you. Sincerely, it's going to go a long way. But because nobody is really there to, to make accounts and to let them know that you guys are not leading this country well, and what is happening, we are seeing it, we know, we're just keeping quiet, but we are very much aware of what you guys are doing. If they have people who if they know that they are being watched, yes, if they know that Nigerians are tired of this their behavior, and that Nigerians are ready to call them to accountability, you will notice that there will be a change, there will be a shift in this kind of behaviors that is going around in this country. There will be a dramatic shift and change. That's why we are calling on Nigerians. It's high time we stand on our rights and make sure that we let them know that we know what is going on. For the fact that we have not called them to accountability does not mean we are not aware, that we are unaware of what they are doing. Well, Nigerians, what do you think? Finally, some persons are beginning to make a cry on call for Nigerians to get on board to bring this government to accountability. What do you think? Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.